money that you gave us in the year 2022-23, we installed 8 new drums. This is now able to move our capacity from 2.4 million square feet to 4.8. These ones were installed last year. It is actually, you remember when you came into power, you gave us some 200 million. We spent 174 to install this and to put new equipment like that one and others that I will show you. This is now the crux of the tannery. Because without this, you will not be able to go to finished.
Hey, buddy. So you are operating at what capacity?
Right now we are at 60% capacity because we just began like a month ago. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So you started this a month ago
using
yes,
the new equipment.
Okay.
Yes. So what happens here is this is further grading. Now, before we go to making leather, yes, it is at this stage that you decide which hide is going to make which leather. Yes. Because some are thick, some are small, some have holes, some don't have. Yes. So before we decide this leather is going to go to making shoes, yes, then this is grading they are doing now here. Oh. They do grading. And one interesting thing about leather, Your Excellency, is that the grading is done by eyes. Hakuna mashini ya kuweka, ni macho ya jamaa ndio inatumika hapa. Yes. So, after wet blue, Your Excellency, we come now, this is a process they call returning. Now we want to refine it further. Because from there, then you can be able to sell. Now we want to make, say, for example, upholstery leather. We submit it now to another turning process. This one is called returning. Yeah. Yes. It's a turning, but now we use like fat liquors. We want to make it softer. So, hii ndio tunatumia. Your Excellency, this is another equipment we bought with that money. This one is it's called a roller cutter. What we do here is we do the first paint, what we would consider in housing like undercoat. And then we bring it here. I want you to see something here. This is the leather that is used to make military shoes. Oh. And this machine is what does that. Yes. But now there are some patches here because haijakuwa even. Yes. We move it now through this machine. Okay. It makes it even kabisa. Because this one uses a lot of motor. So we go like this. That's it. Oh. How are you? So, Your Excellency, now these ones are ready for the market. Yes. These now have been set, like now those ones you are seeing, yes, we have measured, they have been paid for, they are ready to go. Okay. What we have here is ready for the market. Those ones, we get them out of splits. We use them to make gloves. You know, in the hide industry, there are those ones that are big, so we split them twice, and this one, instead of throwing them, we make value out of them. Unaona tumeandika wamama hata hajaenda shule. And they are used to doing this work.
They have not gone to school.
Wanajua.
Very good. Anything else?
No, we want to show you something. With all those defects you find in those big bikes, the branding, the machine, just move it on so that we know that now we are moving.
Collins.
That's the first one. Okay. Clear. 90. No, this one. That's the second one. How do you feel? How do you feel? That's good. Good in your mouth. Yes.
Welcome, Your Excellency, to the leather footwear industry. Thank you. Yes. This is footwear workshop, workshop. This is the first process that we do. Designing. After designing, it's actually, this is what we call a last. We design on a last with a masking tape. Any design that you have, design on this last. To already design, go and make dice. Dice is this, what we call dice. We use on the cutting machine. Yeah, so the cutting machine will just see.
Number 4. Yes. But now with the now we're able to type very good of precision. Because at some point you could make useful, but they are not exactly the same. Yes. No, this one gives us precise. Yeah, precise. The art of making shoes, there is no other way. They just precise. Very good.
After we already cut, we go to this machine, this saving machine, reducing the edges. That is why we will be stitching. It doesn't be bulk on the ratio. Yes. We already done this. We go to stitching. This end. This beautiful lady is stitching. I have already described this process, just attaching all the components together. After already attached, this one finishes. Then this is.
Most of our shoe after we step on the remember
This one finishes as I have been given. This is the end product. Shoe upper. Yeah. See, a shoe has a bottom and an upper part. So this is called the shoe upper. In a shoe upper, here we just do stitching of belts. Leather belts. Fully leather. Yeah, we only buy this. Yes. Yeah. So for the shoe upper, this machine here is called a toe lasting machine, where it pulls the top part of our shoes. So what is actually demonstrating is what the machine is doing. It's actually a hydraulic machine with the aid of hydraulic oil. It pulls. This machine actually has eased the human transport that we are using. Another machine
makes the thing also even.
Yeah, it does a lot of precision. Now, ukisikia hiyo kidogo kuna mali tunatumia gas. Haja kuona mashine.
We call this machine a sole pressing machine. It has already lasted and we already put the sole, this machine, it does the sole.